Hi there and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So this, you probably saw the title, so you know this is not a reading. This is simply channeled messages from my guides and from the archangels that need to reach their destination. Now they're very specific, some of them, and only you will know if this is your message or not. But I trust my guides and the angels to find the person that these messages are for. So I'm going to begin. Archangel Michael, can I please ask you to surround me, my children, my dog and my home in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times as I bring forward this message to the collective. All these messages are for the highest and greatest good of the collective. And I hope they find their destination. Could I ask you please surround anyone watching this reading, their homes, their pets, their loved ones in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times as they watch this message online? Can I ask my guides to please guide me with love, protection and clarity throughout this message for the collective as I bring forward channeled messages that need to find its destination for the ones that need it the most. Archangel Metatron, please stabilise the connection between myself and spirit at all times, ensuring that the messages are clear and concise and for the highest and greatest good of the collective. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Love, light and gratitude to you all, always. And so it is. Okay. So, I might have to put on my glasses for some of this. Now, I have been channeling messages for a long time, and it was just before Christmas. I felt that I've been a twin flame guide now for the last few months, which is still what I'm doing. I'm still a twin flame facilitator. I'm a twin myself. I'm here to help anyone I can move into union. But I've also been told that, because I sometimes my journal is filled with names, places, messages, and I know they're not all for me. So I've been told that I have to not only have my channel be about beautiful, I mean, I love the love stories, I love the happily ever afters, I love reading those kind of messages, which I'm still going to do, but I'm also going to be doing this where it's actual messages that I'm channeling, and names and things like that. Now I'm going to do my best to, I'm going to say all the locations that come up that I take a note of. I'm going to say the names now, and then I'm going to say some random stuff that comes up in my head as well, which can be a synchronicity for someone. You can be eating the food I mention, you can be about to watch the film I mention, you can be listening to the music I mention. This can be past, present, future energy. So if this hasn't happened yet, it could be happening in the next few days. And the messages I give, you will know if it's your situation. Instinctively, you will know. Okay? So the names, some of the places first of all. So the places that came through, both yesterday and today. So Alabama, Denver, Colorado, Stoke-on-Trent, which is in England, in the United Kingdom, Jamaica, Alicante, which is, I believe, is in Spain. I heard Ankara, which I think is in Turkey, Ankara, Turkey, Louisiana, Hertfordshire, which I believe is in England as well, Arkansas, and Stornoway, which I know is in Scotland. Yay, one place in Scotland. So that was the names that came, that was the locations that have come through. So Alabama, Denver, Stoke-on-Trent, Jamaica, Alicante, Ankara, which I think is in Turkey, Louisiana, Hertfordshire, Arkansas, and also Stornoway. So that's the locations. Now the names that came through, some are very specific. So Sandra Lockhart. Now I heard both these, I heard that, now I think that is a full name of someone, Sandra Lockhart. Somebody with the second name of McCorkindale, somebody with the second name of Stevenson, but it could be Ashley Stevenson. I put Ashley in brackets because I think I heard Ashley Stevenson, or it's someone called Ashley, and someone with the second name of Stevenson, but I think I heard Ashley Stevenson. I mentioned in my reading I've just recorded, I heard a lot of Irish names, so I heard Sean and Patrick came through very loudly. I heard the second name Dubois, which I think is French, Dubois, so Duboix. I heard the name Lola. I heard Lawrence, and then I also saw the film Lawrence of Arabia, so someone could have been named after that film, or someone's called Lawrence, or they could like to watch that film. Jess or Jessica, somebody who's christened Jessica but they go by Jess or Jessie or something. And I think it's Harjeet. I heard Harjeet, Hargit, I think. Hargit, Harjeet. And I also heard the name Francis. So that's the names that have come through. So if you resonate with the places or any of these names, there could be a message here for you. Now, the random stuff I'm going to say here, and then I'll explain. So I heard Alfredo. So somebody could really like, oh my goodness. Somebody could really like Alfredo sauce, because I'm seeing like spaghetti and stuff. Somebody could have Italian roots, or they just love eating Alfredo pasta. I also heard frangipane tart, so I think that's like a pastry tart, like from, you know, that's a pastry. It's maybe a short crust pastry with a kind of almond frangipane middle, so somebody could like frangipane tarts. I heard, excuse me, I'm burping already. Now I heard a really weird thing. I heard never look a gift horse in the mouth. So one of the names or places I've just mentioned this, somebody's about to be offered an opportunity and they're gonna, somebody could risk missing an opportunity here because someone is not going to recognise a good opportunity, or someone's going to offer them a really good opportunity and they're going to turn their nose up at it or go, nah, I don't think that's for me. This is a good opportunity. Now, oh my goodness, my throat. I've just put my heating off because it's catching my throat. There's someone's about to get a really, really good opportunity now. It could be something to do with public speaking or something, because it's weird, my throat only started closing up when I was talking about this. Or someone maybe is not going to speak up in a situation for to get a good offer. But there's something here about don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's what I heard, which I know is to do with somebody offering you a gift or giving you a good opportunity and you're not seeing the benefit of it. So someone is going to start seeing, or somebody needs to look very carefully at an opportunity they're given, because it's going to be better than what they thought it was going to be. So I also got somebody is a joker of the pack. Now, this could be somebody in your friends group or somebody in your family who's always joking and laughing, and people are always like, oh, they're the joker of the pack. This could be someone who you literally all say, oh, them, they're the joker of the pack. There's somebody here who likes to be the joker of the pack. This could be somebody, as I say, in your community, but this person is actually hiding so much sadness and loneliness. And this person really needs maybe some sort of help with their mental health, but I know they need some sort of support, because they're feeling, they're wearing a mask of, like, I'm literally seeing like the Joker mask in my head. They're wearing a mask because they're in so much pain and feel so lonely and isolated. And I really feel it's getting to the point where they need some support, because it's a very touchy subject, but when somebody feels very lost and alone, sometimes they think of there's only one way out. So I'm just saying, this person, if you resonate with any of these names or places, and you know there's somebody like that who you always think they're very loud and the life and soul of the party, but maybe you can sense there's some sort of sadness or some sort of depression going on in the background, then you're probably onto the right track. Somebody likes to listen to a lot of like Jackson 5, Gladys Knight and the Pips, because I was hearing all that kind of music, but specifically Midnight Train to Georgia. Now somebody could resonate with that song, or somebody could resonate with Georgia in some way, but I was hearing that song, I was hearing all those kind of songs, but that song kept on playing. So somebody could be listening to that kind of music right now, or you like listening to the Jackson 5 a lot. I heard show some decorum. There's somebody here who, now this could be in a work situation, who is, right, okay, so have you ever heard the saying, two wrongs don't make a right, okay? Somebody could be being a real jackass to you, and that's the only way, that's the first thing that came into my head. Somebody could be being a real jackass to you, okay? Somebody could be really mean, and now you're being told here, see if you retaliate and bring yourself down to their level, that makes you just as bad as the person that you're complaining about, because I feel that someone is going complaining. Now this could be you, or someone's complaining about you or something, but somebody is complaining about the way someone treats them or the way they say things to them, and you could be going and talking about this person to other people and saying negative stuff about them, and maybe you're kind of taking revenge on them and trying to do stuff to scupper them in work or something, because I feel this is, I don't know why I feel this is a work situation. If you show some decorum and actually don't respond to the niggling and the baiting that they try to get you to get involved in, show some decorum, this eventually will blow over. This person may even be about to move on to another job. So don't risk your own job by playing into their mind games, is what I'm getting. Show some decorum. The movie Caddyshack came through, and I have not seen that film for so long. But the movie Caddyshack came through, and I was seeing the little gopher thing popping up and down. It's a great movie. So somebody could be watching Caddyshack, because I've seen that film and I heard someone laughing really loudly. So somebody could love that movie. They could be watching it and find it really hilarious, and that's a good thing to watch. I got Stanford University, so somebody went to Stanford University or is about to go to Stanford. Now this could be to do with something I channeled here actually. And I got, now I don't even know if there is a University of Michigan, but I got like either a College of Michigan or University of Michigan. Now I got, yeah, this could be to do with this message here. Now, this is all the stuff I've written. I heard the song Take Your Mama Out, okay, and there's a masculine energy who is basically declined offers from universities. Now there could have been somebody I'm talking to who's actually went to Stanford University and things, but there's a masculine here who has declined. Now that song Take Your Mama Out is all about a controlling mother who doesn't want her perfect son to get involved and mix with other people, and you know, he's having to kind of sneak around with his friends and things. And there's a line in the song that says, because baby, you're a full grown man. There's a mother, a very controlling mother, who doesn't want her son to leave the nest. Now this could be someone who's maybe 19, 20, maybe slightly older, but I feel like he's declined offers of universities and things like that because his mother does not want him to leave. Like, she sees him as her perfect son but does not want him to leave the nest. She doesn't want him being influenced or corrupted by college girls or something like that. Very Bette Davis, Mommy Dearest energy. And it's actually stopping this masculine moving on for his future, getting hit, you know, completing whatever his future plans were, but it's actually stopping him falling in love and having experiences. So yeah, there's so that's for someone. I don't know if the masculine will get this message, or someone might know this masculine, but he could be one of the names I've read out here. But and I saw blue carnation flowers. Now I've got written in brackets here hybrid blue flowers. So someone likes carnation flowers, but they like the bright blue carnations, which are obviously not natural. They're I mean, they might be more natural now. They might actually grow them with whatever dye or something, but I feel they're dyed blue carnations. And I don't know why I wrote hybrid, So maybe they're mixed with some other flower, but they're bright blue, kind of electric blue carnations. So somebody has bright blue carnation flowers. So pashmina, so somebody's either just bought one of these, you know, the big shawl scarf things you wrap around yourself, and it's red. So it's a big red pashmina. Somebody has just bought this for themselves, or they just got it for Christmas possibly. So a really heavy red pashmina. And I see this person wears it everywhere, and they kind of throw it over their shoulder. So someone's got a bright red pashmina. They've either just got it for Christmas, or they've just bought it, but they love this red pashmina. So this is a strange one for me. Now I heard frog lift, and I was thinking, frog lift? I thought it was something workmen used, and you can tell I never work out or go to the gym, don't you? Because when I googled frog lift, because I heard frog lift, then I heard back issues and cartilage damage, and I thought, oh, maybe somebody hurt themselves at work. And then I googled it, and I saw it as an actual manoeuvre people do to work out, where they sort of lie on their stomach and lift their legs and arms up as high as they can. Somebody needs to be careful. Now, if this hasn't happened yet, somebody who does these frog lifts, they need to be very careful, because they're going to do damage to cartilage or something to do with their spine, and you're going to end up on crutches. Or if this hasn't happened already, you could already be on crutches, and they're saying that you need to, it's to do with cartilage, or to do something to do with the base of your spine or something. So either way, this could just be saying to someone to be very careful when you're doing those frog lifts, because it could damage your spine. Now I don't feel it's going to be anything fatal, it's going to cause any major issues, but they're just saying that maybe just so you don't need to take long term off work or something, or take a lot of time off work. You could be a parent who's got young children. So they're just saying be careful that when you're doing the frog lifts, you're not overdoing it and you damage your back. That's for someone. I'm just relaying what I'm told here. As I say, I've never even heard of a frog lift. Well, yeah, there's the movie Never Ending Story coming through, the big dog and everything. So someone could be watching that film, or somebody could be listening to that music. I think it was Lamar that did the theme tune for that. Or you could be, I mean, that's an amazing movie as well. All these movies that came through in my meditation, I'm like, I need to start watching more of them. I love them. So Never Ending Story could be someone watching that as well. Now, there's something here about someone's young child. Now, it could be a toddler, a baby, and I think you feel like they're teething, and you keep on giving them stuff for their gums and things like that. I've got down here high temperature and infection. If you have a child who you can't get their temperature down, you feel you're like, oh, their temperature's constantly up, I think it's to do with their teething, and you keep putting like Bonjela or some rubbing on their gums, but their temperature's not going down, they've got some sort of infection. It could be a chest infection or something, and they're saying if this child doesn't stop getting upset and high temperature, take them to the emergency room or something, just to get them double checked in case they need antibiotics. So what else do we have? And I told you this is the craziest reading probably you've ever heard in your life, but I have to say what's coming through. Where are we? Yeah, the name Clover. Now somebody could be called Clover. Again, it could just be an Irish thing coming through, but I heard Clover. So somebody could have a pet called Clover. It could be Clover the cat, Clover. There's a name I got, because I've written down Clover and then I've put name question marks. I feel it's a name of something or someone. So sorry, I'm just trying to read my own writing. Oh yeah, somebody is obsessed with the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Somebody obsesses over them. They're constantly watching their social media. They absolutely love the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. This is somebody who, you know, they're constantly talking about them like they know them. They know everything about them. They love seeing what their kids wear. They try and source what clothes that the Duchess wears and stuff like that. This is somebody who's a real hardcore fan of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. So if this is you, this definitely could be a message for you. There's something about defamation of character here. Somebody could have lost a job because of defamation of character. They're saying if you know that somebody lied on you or spread malicious gossip on you and you lost your job because of it, you do have a case. You can take this to a no-win, no-fee kind of tribunal thing where they can actually get you some sort of financial compensation for this. If somebody has, because defamation of character is illegal in some places, if somebody has completely defamed your good name or your reputation and you've lost a job because of it, or clients because of it, you can take action. So somebody needs to know that. Somebody is a dream weaver. Now, a dream weaver is somebody who, now, divine feminine, divine masculines all are very prone to having really lucid dreams where they can kind of come in and out their dreams, but a dream weaver is somebody who can actually weave their dream in their dream. So this is like, you can dictate what happens in your own dream. You can create that, it's almost like, you know, I know they have it on Netflix and stuff like that now, where you can choose your own, you know, you can multiple choice to choose your own story. That's kind of what a dream weaver is, I believe. So somebody here is very good at manoeuvring their way through their dreams and making things happen in their dreams. So somebody's got that gift. I'm hearing pure as a driven snow. Somebody was falsely accused of something. And I'm hearing someone saying it could never have been them because they are as pure as the driven snow. Somebody was falsely accused of doing something, and I think it could have been the person that accused the other person who actually did the crime. Now, I don't know if it was actual crime, but just did the thing that they accused someone else of doing. Now, this person is innocent that was accused of this, and I keep on hearing it couldn't have been them. They are as pure as the driven snow. I can never imagine them doing that. So there's somebody here that has been wrongly accused, somebody who's a very pure-hearted, kind soul who's been wrongly accused of something. And I do think people are starting to see the truth now, because they're now realising that you wouldn't hurt anyone, you wouldn't do that to anyone. So there's definitely somebody who's about to be reprimanded for their lies, but also someone's about to be, what's the word? When you get a reprieve. Someone's about to get a reprieve on the lies that were told. Truth is coming to light here. I've just heard all the, so I'm saying I just heard, but I've got it written down here. But I'm hearing more to do with what I've picked up on. Now, all that glitters is not gold. Somebody, a masculine, got to know a feminine, I believe, on some sort of social media site. He may have walked away from his long-term partner for this person on social media. Now, I believe this person is a catfish. Now, this masculine may not know they're a catfish yet. He may just be talking to them. He may be planning to meet up with them. They may be in different cities, different towns. But he actually left a long-term... Now, I don't know where he was actually living with the person he left, or if they were just dating for a long time. But there's somebody here. I'm hearing all that glitters is not gold. This masculine thought whoever this other feminine was he was speaking to online was more his match, was, you know, perfect for him, the kind of look he goes for. Now this, and I'm going to just say what I'm saying what I'm hearing here. I don't think the feminine he's speaking to is a feminine. I believe it's a masculine. So a masculine left a feminine heartbroken because he was talking to someone online who he thinks, I think, is a feminine, and it's not feminine. Now, I've got here right next to this, it likes to be shirtless all the time. Now, this could be, this could be a masculine who is very in his ego, right? Okay, like as we would say here in Scotland, if he thought he was chocolate, he'd eat himself. This is the kind of energy I get. So he loves himself. He's very, he might go to the gym, he might have the abs, every opportunity he's whipping his shirt off. And he started speaking to who he thought was this, he may have been saying to his friends, oh, she looks like a porn star, she's, perfect body. It is not a feminine he's talking to. And trust me, he's going to come back with his tail between his legs when he realises that he has given up somebody who actually does really love him for a catfish. So hold in there, and whoever, if I'm speaking to the feminine in this situation, I think you know what to do when this person comes back. Don't make it easy for them. Announcing a birth. A birth is about to be announced. Now, I don't know if this is for you or someone in your family. You're about to hear about someone's about to announce the birth of a child. So someone could phone you and say such and such just had a baby, or you're about to announce to everyone you've just had a baby, but there's a birth announcement, because I see one of these little cards. So it could be people are maybe going to be getting invited to a christening or something like that. There's announcement of a birth. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to think of all the messages I haven't. So carburetor issues. Okay, now I am not a mechanic, so I would do my best to work out like carburetor. I know it's part of an engine. That's all I know. So there's somebody here who's got carburetor issues on their car. Now, the reason why I'm giving this message is somebody might go to a garage and they might say that you've got 1,000,001 issues wrong with your car, and they might try and charge you a fortune. They want you to know here, it's only your carburetor that's the problem. So if you get this message and you go to a garage and they say, oh, that's going to be £850 because you need this change, you need your overhead gasket. I don't even know where I pulled that from. I'm quite impressed. Your overhead gasket needs replaced. Oh, your brake pads. I've heard of brake pads. Your brake pad needs replaced. It's the only thing that is wrong with your car is your carburetor. So they're saying if you're listening to them and you're going, this doesn't sound right. My car doesn't really sound like it needs all these things. Go to a second garage, and hopefully they will just be honest with you and say it's just your carburetor that's the problem. So there's something here about getting a second opinion on your car, because it's just your carburetor. So if somebody gives you a list of 10 things wrong with your car, you'll know. If you get this message before you go to the garage, then at least you can say, no, that's BS. I'm going to take my car somewhere else and get it checked out. So yeah, because I've got to get a second opinion on your car. So glass half full and Scooby-Doo failed. And now I've seen Scooby-Doo and I heard foiled again. Someone's scheme just failed. And I got glass half full. So somebody tried something here and it didn't work because of the positivity of the other person. Now, this could be somebody around you who's trying to play mind games with you. They're trying to make you constantly feel down and negative about yourself, and it's not working. Now, this could be a sibling. This could be a frenemy, because I just heard frenemy. This could be somebody who pretends to be your friend and they look, oh, you're so... I mean, I've got another message actually here. This could be in connection with this message, because there's somebody here who's frustrated in a friend group dynamic, and it's said, I've got you feel out your depth with this group. There's better friends out there for you, who don't make you cry or feel ugly or underappreciated. So I don't know if you're in a group of friends who are all about the glamour. You might be a very soft-hearted person who's very kind and loving. You might do a lot in the community, because I'm getting someone who goes to sort of work in shelters and homeless shelters. I think you could be a very kind, compassionate soul, and you're in a group of friends who are nothing like you. They're all about their, their hair, their nails, their brand clothing and stuff. And they could be constantly always saying to you, why don't you ever get your hair done? Why don't you ever get your nails done? Why don't you ever get your eyebrows done? You could really look good if you lost a few pounds. There's a friends group here that makes you feel bad. And there is better friends out there for you. So I don't know if you have a frenemy around you who tries to put you down to make themselves feel better. But it's saying here, it just says, this is what I was writing down, so it's coming into my head. Yeah, you're an amazing, kind soul, and you deserve better friends, and a better friendship is coming in for you. Now, I don't know if one of this friend group tried to do something, but because you're such a positive, loving person, you never let it get to you. But if you go home and cry about these friends who always make you feel bad and out of place in this group, just know there is better friends coming along for you. So that's what I have, folks. That was the weirdest set of meshes I've ever had to do in my life, but someone needs these meshes, so I hope they find the destination where they're supposed to be. I trust my guides, I trust the angels, I trust destiny. So wherever they're meant to end up, I hope they'll find the home and I hope they get to the people and give them the guidance and help they need before anything happens. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much. Take care. Namaste.